Alright guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friends, welcome to 4-Wheel Drive Talk episode 2. Now in this episode of 4-Wheel Drive Talk, we're going to discuss the all-new Chevy Colorado Trail Boss, rumors also that Jeep has an upcoming 35-inch tire option on multiple models right from factory. And also there's an all-new electric 4x4 by Vanderhall that this thing looks pretty badass and a really great way to explore the rugged terrain. But before we explore these stories though, I do want to give a quick shout out to the like button right below me. You see, the like button is he's such a loyal friend. He's like a dog but cheaper because you don't have to feed him, and besides, he's potty trained so there's really no messes to clean up. Bonus. But just like man's best friend, the like button enjoys human interaction. So if you could do me a favor, consider saying hi to the like button and giving him a click after you watch the video. I know he'd love to say hi, and I certainly appreciate when you folks give my videos a thumbs up. So it's really a win-win. And let's be real here, when you hit that like button down below, put aside my little wacky story here, it's helping this channel out with the whole YouTube algorithm. So my friend, I really do appreciate it. Now let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, if mid-size truck is up your alley for overlanding and off-roading, the Chevy Colorado Trail Bus might be a good option for you. Now, truth be told, if you want my 2 cents on this, the Colorado is a very capable truck without the Trail Bus option. But who wouldn't want even more capabilities? So the Trail Bus offers 17-inch ZR2 wheels, red tow hooks, and a 1-inch lift. You also get blackout emblems, skid plates, and the optional ZR2 rocker panel guards. Now Chevy even removed the front air dam, so that's going to give the truck an even better approach angle. Now at this point, there really isn't any information about pricing of the Trail Bus or when we would even see it on the showroom floors. But as that information comes available, I'll certainly let you guys know. Now here's something that will hit it home with all you Jeep owners out there. At the Chicago Auto Show, Jeep announced that they will have more 35-inch tire options for the consumers later on this year. The first 35s will be part of the 2021 Extreme Recon package on the 4-door Wrangler, Rubicon, and that's just the start. Now, while Jeep has been pretty secretive about the other models that will get the factory 35s, rumors indicate that the 2021 Gladiator will be one of them, perhaps part of the Extreme Recon package. And heck, while we're talking about Jeeps, in other Jeep news, the Wrangler Rubicon will now have an optional 488 axle option, which will enable you to have a 100-to-1 crawl ratio when used with the 6-speed manual. Guys, that's best crawl ratio in its class, in case you're wondering. And this is the part that excites me to see Jeep doing this here. As many of you know, I have a 2020 Jeep Gladiator, and one of the first upgrades that I did when I pulled it off, it was done like within 3 weeks. It came with 33s. I moved to 35-inch Nitto Trail Grapplers, and from there, I mean, the truck looked badass. In all reality, I'm going to be moving up to 37s after I put a lift on this thing. But after I went with the lift, or I'm sorry, with the tire upgrade, I went with from the 411s that were in it up to the 488. So if you're towing or if you move to larger wheels, the 488s are a must-have in my opinion. It just gets a little bit of that spark back. Because let's face it, these Jeeps aren't really getting an A+ in the power department, so you really have to play around with the gearing to maintain at least where you're at, or toss in a supercharger, which more on that in oncoming weeks here. But anyway, it's good to see Jeep is really taking steps of giving people more options out of the gate to kind of personalize these vehicles towards their needs and what they have, or what they're going to be doing rather. So good job, Jeep. Now I know electric off-road vehicles aren't quite there yet. I mean, they're getting there, but with killer designs coming out nearly every single week, it's obviously we're all going to be overlanding and off-roading in EVs before too long. Now, tapping into the coming electric wave is Vanderhall, which has a new EV off-roader called the Brawley. And guys, this thing, take a look at this thing. This thing looks badass. Now, the GTS model of the Brawley will offer 404 horses and 480 pounds of torque, thanks to its electric motors. Now, the battery capabilities are going to be offered at a 40 kilowatt and a 60 kilowatt option, and the latter, which is going to offer up to 200-mile range. Now, all of this comes at a price, though. Now, the Brawley starts at $35,000. You can bet with the options added, the price is going to shoot well beyond $40,000. Now, you can reserve a Brawley right now by clicking in the link in the description description below. Now, before we talk about the details of our giveaway, I do want to take a second to thank MC Ranch Overland for sponsoring today's video. I have one of their original fire reflectors, and it has been an absolute joy to use in my overlanding trips. Now, not only, guys, is this thing a heat reflector that keeps you really warm on those chilly nights by the campfire, but it also reflects light from the fire back onto the camp, so you can move around with ease without using your headlamp or running down your batteries on your trailer by keeping the lights on. Now, additionally, the original fire reflector helps protect the fire by controlling the airflow and acts like a kind of a cradle around the cooking devices like the shank, which of course I spoke about last week. Now, this gives you a really safe and secure cooking area. And speaking of which, you may recall a few months back I was up in Alabama Hills. We were filming some cold weather camping up there, and it was super windy. Now, I have two of these fire reflectors, and I had them kind of going around the fire pit, and it was fantastic. I used it as a wind guard from the fire, so at least the fire was able to, you got some use out of it and so forth. Without that, the fire would have been a mess. And so anyways, these things are a great investment that gives you loads of benefits out in the field. Now, if you want to pick up a original fire reflector or give one as a gift, simply click in the description below. Now let's chat about our current giveaway. Up for the grabs is a $100 Amazon gift card that you can put towards buying whatever off-road or overlanding gear that you might need. Now, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on 4-Wheel Drive Talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you already registered on the site and introduce yourself during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But friend, as I keep saying, swing on by, let us know how you're doing. And that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. All right, guys, there you go. 4-Wheel Drive Talk episode 2 is in the bag. Now, so you may know, I run another company, which is a photography site, and we're up at the episode 85. You see, these videos, I love doing these sort of videos because they're meant to be bite-sized little news nuggets, just to keep you kind of compass pointed in the direction of what's happening in the news. So, that said, if this video was valuable to you, if you found some entertainment with it, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. It really does help out the channel with the whole YouTube algorithm. And if you're currently not subscribed to the channel, hey, we would love to have you part of the family, so consider doing that. And while you're at it, kick that bell so therefore you're notified each time that we come out with a new video. My friend, I'm going to be jumping out of here, so you get out there and find your adventure.